Yeah, I'm a fucking human.
All right, there you go. So everything's saved. Today, once again, we're giving you guys backstage access to one of our interviews. And today we're going to be with who? Supervision 448. You don't know who he is? Good. We're going to let you know. Let's go ahead, relax. This is about to get good. Let's switch this up real quick. Flip the. Make sure this stretches out for you. And let's lift this up. Sorry, y'all. I know I got a little. There we go. All right. Easy. Easy money. All right, everybody ready?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
I was feeling
You
that.
gotta stay slippery. Wow, get away from me. Wow.
You know,
Just tell them
the coach gonna make you action.
All right, my bad. I had to make sure I took all those ringers off and leave the volume up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because they did that last time in the live. Had the phone ringing, my phone ringing on the damn live. Okay, so we gotta turn off this.
Yeah.
Okay, so supervision. What I'm going to do is normally I open the show up by saying Green Lounge LA, Mad Boots Entertainment, Angel Clubhouse Empire presents The Struggle. I'm Hove, and I say this is. When I say that, that's when you open up. Hey, I'm Supervision. You can check out at Supervision 448 at Insta or wherever you would like to generate the traffic to.
Yeah, absolutely.
I like to let the artists do that or the interviewee
Alright, for
do it
sure.
themselves. That way, no mistakes.
Yeah, it's all love.
They can't blame me.
Oh,
Like you got it
yeah.
wrong. But yeah, we're gonna talk about it all. So let's get it. You said you want to get out there. You want everybody here.
Yeah, it's all
We're
love.
gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it.
I'm gonna have to buy it. Even though
How long is it gonna
it's
take?
another
Just-
Windows tablet that don't.
Do it again.
There you go. The green light's off. No, you just turned it back on. You turned it off just to turn it back on. Just once. There you go.
It's a transformer. Look at it. It just
5,
Autobot.
4, 3.
Green Lounge LA, Mad Boots Entertainment, Angel Clubhouse Empire presents The Struggle. I'm Ho, and today I'm with.
Supervision, aka Supervision 448, aka the streets know the plug. Fuck it, keep it 100.
Oh wow, so you bringing the energy this morning. I feel you. Thank you for coming, bro. Appreciate it.
I got a
no, you
public
can't see me.
announcement. I
Yeah,
got a public
you got a
announcement.
public announcement.
Yes. All men who can see need to get them a beard brush. Because the women been letting me know, like, you got to understand, all these beautiful women, when you put your face next to their face and you're hugging them and hi and all this shit, you scratching them. I mean, you damaging all that soft, you know what I mean? They didn't put all that Victoria's Secret and shit all on their face and mascara. But boom, you fucking with their skin. They can't, a bitch don't want to hug you no more. They like
Stop. My
I'm
bad.
sorry.
I do the beginning over because you see how I tapped his leg. Normally we handshake and all that. So I forgot the
Fuck it,
situation.
leave it there.
Oh no, that just cut one. We're gonna do no. You can redo it, but we're gonna redo the
All right, let's
intro
go.
because normally I shake hands with people and I forgot you blind. You can't see me reaching out
Yeah,
trying
yeah.
to shake your hand.
Yeah,
You feel
but
me?
I'm gonna know it now.
Okay.
I'm gonna know it now.
That's why we're gonna get it right.
All right.
Are y'all ready?
Yeah, let's go.
To start over.
Yeah.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Green Lounge LA, Mad Boots Entertainment, and Angels Clubhouse Empire presents The Struggle. I'm Ho, and today I'm with.
Supervision, PKA, Supervision 448, also known as, the streets know me as the plug. Keep it 1,000, wow. They know me.
They
Fuck
know
it.
you.
Keep it 100.
Keep it 100.
It's love.
Thank you for coming. So the plug, huh? How did it get to know you as the plug?
Just because whenever anybody need to tap in and get anything in these streets, you know what I mean? From some bomb ass weed to Dodger tickets or, you know what I mean, whatever else one may need to, tap into. I've always been the source. I always felt like, cause I couldn't see, like, for me to be relevant in the sighted world,
Did you say you can't see?
only the money? But
Hold on, slow, pimpin'. Your name is Supervision.
yes, sir.
Low key, you got your own movie out. Low key, you rock stages.
Yes, sir.
And low key, I heard you can play Madden, bruh.
For business, for a hustle, it's one of my hustles. I'm down.
How
for
the
it.
heck do you be blind but play Madden, sir?
Well, first of all, I want to put a disclaimer out there to let anybody know if you want it. I it behooves you to come get down with me. I want to do business. Yeah, you know what I mean? We can put whatever up. That's one.
Hold
How do I
on.
do it?
What
Yeah.
squad you running with?
I run with the Saints.
You run with the Saints? Oh,
Yeah.
Drew Bledsoe Saints?
Yeah, I run with Drew Brees Saints. Yeah.
I'm
it's
sorry,
just a-
Drew Bledsoe. My bad. It was
No, I'm
Drew Brees
here to
and my-
correct you, bro.
I'm
in
just
the most
totally.
respectful, pimpish way.
Hey, no,
I
am
just
totally
correct you by just correcting
the fact
me.
that this brother say he blind and he can play Madden just has totally fucked my head up, bro. How'd you learn to adapt with that kind of skill? That's crazy.
Well, you know what I mean? While all these motherfuckers is saying like pause every time they say some shit or whatever, because, you know, all these men are unsure about themselves. I be having to do that when it pertains to like seeing and not seeing. So I don't say pause. I have to respectfully say, I'm putting a disclaimer out there. All right, first of all, I'm not fucking blind. Blind is a figment of a sighted nigga's imagination to lure who I am and make me feel disadvantaged. I just can't see. I'm just a dude who lost sight when I was young, right? And kept that shit mushing and pushing. You feel me? How did I do it? It's some intangibles that really, really helped. First, it was God. Second, it was family. Third, it was heart, balls, and tenacity. I was with Dave Chappelle one time, and he asked me to bust a rap, and we on stage and shit at the Improv right here in L.A.
Okay.
On Melrose and shit, and he asked me to bust a rap, and I said something about, you know what I mean, like I'm not sweating the haters because they just sweat off my balls. And he said, did you hear that, nigga? He said off his balls. You know what I mean? So that just, you know what I mean? Like I said, you know, all I've ever been about is tenacity, persistence, and fucking hunger. You know what I mean? Like I can eat a whole fucking building. I can eat a human to his ankles. And I ain't gonna say no homo, no, nigga, I'll really fucking eat you. All teeth. You know what I mean? Like I don't even, hey, ho, to be honest with you, when I'm eating these niggas, when I'm eating these motherfuckers, cause I come from the school of like hard knocks, right?
Okay.
Where MC said, nigga, I'm gonna eat the whole room. And niggas was so masculine about it. Nobody had to say no homo or
So I
pause.
take it you really don't like the no homo, no pause shit.
I don't like fake. I don't like all this new fake shit that's being developed so somebody can feel like they're somebody that they wasn't before. Listen. I'm glad I can't see the shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad I can't see.
Hold on.
I'm glad I can't see
Brother,
bullshit.
No bullshit. You dress fly as fuck right now. It's hard for me, and you playing Madden.
It's on me, not in me.
And
I mean, it's
how
in
the
me,
hell
not
can-
on me, but it's on me too.
You know what? Let me see your eyes.
Fuck
then.
it.
Let me see your eyes. That's the only way I'm gonna know for sure that your ass is
My
blind. Let me
eyes?
see. Yeah, can you take the glasses off? Let me see.
I'm on my Stevie Wonder shit. Shout out to Mr. Morris, man. If motherfuckers don't know, Stevie Wonder name is Mr. Morris, the boss. Ugh. Yeah, I'm gonna pull my shit off, but I'm on my Stevie shit right now. Now I'm on my
What the fuck?
Now I'm on my go holler at your jeweler shit.
Hold on. What is in your eye? What is that?
Diamonds. Hey,
Bro,
it's a carrot apiece. Look.
what is you doing?
No, you know what, ho? What happened was
You
this
said
is
fuck it, huh? You said if I can't use them, I'm gonna bless them. You put a carrot in your eyes?
Yeah, what happened was I was just signing to Mario Winans. This is like, you know, in with the bad boy whole situation. And
Hold on. You moving too fast, man. What bad boy situation?
Nah, look. So I was signed to Mario Winans through Bad Boy back
Okay.
in like 05, 06. It was 05. They dropped me in 06.
Okay.
We in Daddy's house in New York. It's on like 48th and like 8th Ave or some shit like that.
Okay.
So we recording this shit, and you know, Mario was telling me like you know, because at that time, like both of my eyes when I was a kid got eradicated through the whole process of, you know what I mean. Watch my movie and y'all will find out.
Yeah, no, bringing up the movie, you did talk about
Supervision, Passion of a Hustler is currently on Tubi. Check me out. Supervision, Passion of a Hustler, keyword supervision. Shit should pop right up. Check your boy out. But basically, what he explains in my movie, when I lost my sight as a kid to a tragic incident, right? What ended up happening is I lost this eye first, and then this eye second.
Okay.
Right. And in that eradication, they had to make prosthetic eyes, right?
Okay.
But that were exact replicas of my real eyes. So it wasn't like I had, you know, fucked up brown eyes. Not saying people with brown eyes are fucked up, but I have beautiful as greenish gray eyes, right?
Right.
So what ended up happening is, you know, they had to make the prosthetics exactly how my eyes looked. So it wasn't like I had brown eyes and then I had green eyes or whatever. No, I always had beautiful eyes, you know,
Okay,
from
so they
a
kept
baby.
with the original look.
Right. They kept me with the original look, right? That's what my mom, see, my mom is such a extraordinary person because like when people say, hey, you don't look like you blind or anything like that. It's like, man, my mom was in there like, fuck that. My son go, you know what I mean?
Yeah, she gonna be fresh. He gonna be fresh. Fuck
I
this
mean,
shit.
see, I be wanting to talk. And the reason why I pointed at myself, because I take full responsibility for anything I say, and I don't be wanting to be reflective, right? Because not being able to see, I can't be fake to whereas I'm going to tell you some shit by looking at you, but I'm thinking something totally different. You know what I mean? I want to actually tell you what the fuck I'm thinking. Or I want to tell you what I'm thinking she was possibly thinking, you know what I mean? Just in hindsight, I was a kid back then, but if I was her, I would be thinking in that statement, hey man, nah, fuck that. Y'all gonna make my son look right. He you know what I mean? He gonna grow up and have bitches. You know what I mean?
Right.
I know she didn't say that, but that's what I would have said because that's what I'm thinking. Because ultimately, you know what I mean? I had no you know shortage of beautiful women in my life. Shout out to, you know, every beautiful woman that's ever been in my life. You know what I mean? Because that's a blessing because it's a lot of cats that can see that's had the you know, the non-luxury of just, you know what I mean, being plagued with ugly bitches his whole life. I mean, this nigga, he when he lost his virginity to an ugly bitch.
Oh,
he gonna
wow.
die, the last bitch he's gonna fuck, ugly bitch. To him, he created a word. Sighted niggas created a word for to live with fucking with ugly bitches their whole life.
What's
And you know
this
what
word?
She's fuckable.
Fuckable.
Can I put my stunners back on?
Yeah.
Easy call.
Easy call. So, Pimpin', you put the diamonds in your eye.
Niggas,
But
get
I
y'all a
gotta
beer
ask
break.
you this. I gotta ask you this sincerely because, you know, before you came in the interview, we talked about some things and researched some things. But rumor has it, you was the first person signed to Rodney King
Whoa.
and
Whoa.
P.
Where you
Diddy.
putting that out? Well, you know,
No, slow.
that's crazy.
First of all, to
You
find
done done your
this and
homework.
to find out about it, it took some people.
You done done
But
your homework, fool.
Puff Daddy and Rodney King came together to sign you. When and why, and is it true?
Hold on, let's put a disclaimer that you know the P Diddy situation. Like I said, that was Rodney King when I was like 17, 18 years old. God rest his soul. He was a real good dude. And you know what people don't know about Rodney was a gangster. You know what I mean? Rodney was from, you know what I mean, ABC up the hills. And he was a solid dude, and he fucked with me real tough. And you know what I mean? He had a
Rodney was
partnership.
like a really in them streets, right?
Yeah, I mean, you know, I don't know, you know, they got their own streets up in them hills, up in, you know, being up
So when
that
you say
210
ABC,
freeway.
I'm assuming Altadena Block.
Yeah,
or
out to
something like
the
that.
block crib. You know what I mean? He had all
So,
them.
damn.
Yeah, he had like they was a whole, you know what I mean? They had, you know, a label and everything. Like
What?
and he kind of played the back because he didn't want people to know, you know what I mean? Like it was, you know what I mean? It was his situation because he had the police hating on him. So yeah, them dudes up there, you know, they was official. Like Rodney was official. He put money behind me some years ago in them cats. And yeah, I did like one album with them, and then you know it kind of fell apart. Rodney did his thing, and God rest his soul, man. But he was a real good dude. Gave me one of the first people to give me an opportunity after some others. So you know it just wasn't the right situation, the right synergy. But you know I got nothing but respect for the Rodney and his sister and their family, his kids and shit like that, and his brother Juan. You know I had love for them. They was good people. And then the cats that you know what I mean you know Team Alta, them cats was solid dudes. You know what I mean we didn't see eye to eye and that shit didn't work out. But there was an organization and they was trying to really push the line and give me an opportunity when I was a kid to you know to be heard. And then after that.
So how'd you bump into DJ Battle Cat? And how do you know these people? Because I'm
slow. You told me to slow down, nigga. You gotta slow down. Let me just.
I went through your shit, man. I mean, you know.
Cat. The funniest shit about Cat is Cat basically was always a G homie that raised me. Like I didn't even know Cat for a long time. Like when I was a kid, you talking 12, 13, 14 years old. I remember Cat DJing parties, right? And I used to rap at the parties, right?
Okay.
Different hood parties. My hood and his hood is like brotherhoods. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Right? So, you know what I mean? We would be at a lot of parties. And then I was like, I've been rapping since I was a kid. So I was better than grown men rapping. So if it was a party, they was probably putting me on the mic. You know what I mean? Because I was always like this blind kid sensation. You know what I mean? And I'm such a rooted streeted. Hold on, I'm fucking my vernacular up. I was such a LA rooted street nigga from knee high. You know what I mean? Like I got family that's Bloods. You know what I mean? I got family that's Crips. I'm a Crip. So you know what I mean? Like I was always in the mix, and they was always putting me on. I was like the only Crip. I'll be 15 years old and all blue rapping at a Blood party because all the G Bloods were like my managers and my family. So, you know what I mean? And then I was such a phenomenal dude, and I still am. I mean, I just like aged like wine and just got better and better. But God already gave me a gift when I was a kid, and then he gave me the other gift of being just a social, you know what I mean? You know, a social hyena. You know, I can't say butterfly. That shit too soft for me. I gotta say a social hyena. Spotted hyena with big ass teeth. You know what I mean?
Okay.
but Cat was my boy. You know, he was always the OG homie that DJ'd like a motherfucker. I didn't know he produced music, right? I didn't even know like he did Domino and all that hit shit back in the day, like Sweet Potato Pie and Ghetto Jam. I think I was jamming to that shit in high school, right? I didn't know that he did that shit. You know what I mean? And then I met him. After high school, I met him. I guess Motown had a studio on Melrose or something, and I went through there, and I used to, you know, I used to go through and crash the spot, just kill every MC and eat them niggas. You feel me?
Let's fast forward.
And he was like, "Yo."
So you meet Dave Chappelle, Battle Cat, Poon. Tell us how you met Poon. Because, okay, let me unwrap that before I just drop that question. Word has it that Poon is a gentleman who, you know, brung out a couple of people like Ludacris,
Yeah, he been influencing.
Lala Anthony,
He been
Managed
influencing.
Black Street?
Well, I don't know the nigga's resume, but I'll tell you from what I do know, he's been instrumental in a lot of major, great, talented artists' careers, right? And that's my partner. You know what I'm saying? And we've always been partners mutually through my cousin Beeve, God rest his soul. You know what I mean? Shout out to the Beeves. You know what I mean? That's my family. So my cousin B-Nut, Norman Beavers Jr. Shout out to my uncle Norman Beavers Sr. He's the keyboard. He's always been the original keyboard player for Lakeside, the group, and all the hits and shit like that. So it's in our lineage as a family. But Beav and Poon was high school shit. They came from childhood, Pop Warner, and all kind of shit. You know what I mean? They came up. So when I got out of high school, my cousin was actually in college at the time, and we went to Atlanta to do a convention or whatever. I think I had just got signed, but the label wouldn't pay for me to go to Atlanta. Okay. But I'm like, man, I'm going to fucking Atlanta, so I paid for myself to go, and I went down there, and it was like it was one of them fucking conventions, rap sheet, rap pages, or one of them conventions or whatever, right? So when I went down there, we ran into Poon, but my cousin didn't know that Poon was on. Like, he was like the big radio personality out there. Him and Ludacris had the Poon Daddy, Chris Lover, Future Flavors show. That shit was real big out there on the radio. My cousin just knew him from high school, and he hadn't seen him in a while. So, and they was tight. So, you know what I mean? When we ran into him, it was just like natural, you know what I mean? Boom, he heard me spit, and I came, he put me on his show, and then I didn't see him no more. I went on tour with Mystical and did a whole bunch of shit, and then boom, when I came back to LA, DTP had started Disturbing the Peace, and he was one of the executives in that, and they were out here, doing like Fast and Furious and all kind of shit. So I would just be fucking with him every day through my cousin Beeve and Chris Miller and Kevin Rayburn, who was all involved in that whole process too. So I was with like Titty Boy or 2 Chainz or whatever you want to label his brand at now, because I knew him as Titty Boy. I actually played Madden with the nigga. The nigga can tell you that I play Madden. A lot of these rap niggas know.
Who won that one? Because I ain't gonna lie, I like 2 Chainz.
No, 2 Chainz, at that time, he got me at that time. But you talking about, I was early in my football career when it come to Madden. And I was on, I ain't gonna say, adversary grounds. Like, I was in his hotel room. He had nothing but like the DTP niggas around.
He had home court advantage.
Yeah, home court advantage. I-20 sitting in my ear. This nigga sound like Barry White. You know what I mean? This nigga voice crazy as a motherfucker. People loud. You know what I mean? It was a lot of people in the room, so I couldn't really. I ain't gonna make no excuses, but I'll crush him. I'll crush him now. So 2 Chainz, if you want that back, let's run it back. But this time, let's run it live on your gram.
Hold on, sound like you the one that's gonna have to do the run back. You the one that took the L. You feel me?
Nah. Here's the thing. I'm scoring on a nigga. Hey, look, man. If a blind nigga scored 3 times on you, I don't give a fuck if you beat me. I actually won. Fuck what you talking about.
That's the.
I already won. I won when I threw the first deep ball and caught that on you. I won. You know what I mean? It's just like when the Yankees bought out Fat Joe, trying to compete with us, bringing out Ice Cube during the World Series for the Dodgers. It's like, disrespect to Fat Joe, but it's like, we already won. We won the game before it started, because, I mean, if y'all ain't bringing out Jay-Z, the king of New York, then, that's like us bringing out Dub C. No disrespect to Dub C, but, we gonna bring out the Don Mega. Hey, we gonna bring out, the only other nigga that I say is Mr. LA besides myself is Cube. He the only one that's been, repping for South Central for, 40 plus years. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I'm from South Central. We call it the box, right? And a lot of niggas that live in the box don't even know it's the box, right? But in 1992, just a fun fact, in 1992, after the riots, they decided to build another freeway because you already had 3 freeways, right? You had the 110, right, the Harbor Freeway, right? Then that was the east side of this city. Then you had the 405, which services the west side of the city, and then above that, right outside of South Central, you had the I-10 freeway, which is basically the top or bottom, however the fuck you looking at it. I'm not. Listen. So they said, fuck it, we're going to build the 105 because we need these white folks to be able to get from fucking Orange County to LAX, right? So without driving through Watts. So they built the 105 and that blocked in South Central into a box. So whenever the fuck we want to get this shit popping, they're going to just lock off the blocks and close that, a million niggas in because we already locked in. You just don't know it. You think it's just, freeway accessibility. Nah, these are gates, and they can close them at any time.
So y'all was thinking that deep about the situation. That's how deep you get with this shit. So with that being on your mind, what other kind of stuff have you? Because you've had to look at the world a different way, literally.
Facts, big facts.
So right now, as you look at yourself, what do you see for your future?
I don't know, Hov. I'm not looking at myself. But I would say.
And we're elite.
I look good as fuck. No, I look good. Bitches be telling me that. No disrespect. Women tell me that. Queens tell me that. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Fucking babies give me that vibe. Like, this nigga. Like, you know what? Animals even fucking let me know I'm that nigga. Like, dogs. Like when I walk by, like, you know what I mean? Like they make us, you know what I mean? Animals react to me different. The other day I was smoking and I wasn't just high because I'm always high, you know what I mean? Because I like to stay on the higher level of the plateau.
Oh, we heard you like to stay high. We heard.
It's a lifestyle, bro.
I heard you even maybe have went to court to fight for the right for you to smoke because it's the only time your eyes don't hurt.
Yes.
And you had a big to-do with maybe helping the weed measure pass. That's what I heard.
Hey, bottom line, I'm the pioneer of this shit. I'm the face of medical marijuana. I've always been the leading activist and advocate for disabled people having the right and the safe access to medication.
So my sources is right. You really did.
I really did
go to court. And I really did. Like I need this for my medical condition.
And I spoke in front of the city council. And I really had to like put it down.
Hold on, y'all. We got to stop him.
Yeah.
We'd like to thank you from everybody that rolls a blunt in California on behalf of all the stoners in America, man. We'd like to thank you for doing that because I do appreciate being able to smoke. Thank you so much. I ain't even joking, no cap.
No.
If you went to City Hall, I mean,
I can appreciate that, but I want to put another disclaimer out there.
Okay, go ahead. Go right ahead.
I wasn't doing it for y'all.
You doing it for you.
Yeah, I'm like, no. I'm like, man, ain't no disrespect, but you know how niggas be like, man, fuck you, man. Mm-hmm. Fuck y'all niggas. I wasn't worried about niggas who could see. I wasn't worried about nobody who could fucking see because this is the whole thing. And it wasn't about seeing or not seeing. It was about disabled people because I was speaking for medical marijuana, right? Now, medical marijuana been in existence since 1996, right? Prop 215, Compassion Act, 420, Compassion Act. Right.
That's right.
So that was right. So that was put on the books in 96. Right. So from that point on, you had to have a medical marijuana recommendation that you had to get from a doctor, and the doctor had to prove that you were disabled in 16 various ways. Right. All right. So that went on for 16. So that went on for 20 years. Right. Now, here's the problem. The problem was, the first 8 years, black people that don't like to read didn't know that the law existed. They heard about it, but they didn't know that it existed. But when they would go, get lost driving on the 101 or something and get off, they'd be like, man, they had a weed store in Calabasas. You know what I mean? Right? So, but we didn't actually get weed stores in the box and on the outskirts of the box in like Hollywood and shit like that until like the early 2000s. So 01, 02 weed stores are starting to open, right? So, but everything was medical marijuana, right? But what they was doing is corporate America and our greedy ass, you know what I mean, politicians and lobbyists in California was just using it to using disabled people as a Trojan horse to get the general public comfortable with seeing people with bags and walking out of stores and shops and stuff like that, and seeing the whole process of how the cannabis process works.
You know what?
Right?
We appreciate every
Yeah, but fuck
disabled
that.
person.
Let me
that
get
helped
this
us.
off. I got a chest, nigga.
Yeah, because you making it like y'all want to keep all the weed for you and shit,
Nah,
nigga. I
nah,
need weed
nah,
too, man.
nah.
I live in a box. I'm disabled too, man.
You live in a box.
Hell yeah, you just described that damn
But
box.
here's
I
the
need
thing.
some weed too, man.
Nah.
Shit.
But you might be disabled. You might be.
Yeah, I
fucking
live in
dyslexic.
Los Angeles, California. Of course I'm disabled. I was
Yeah,
born with
you got
PTSD.
PTSD. On hood. Cuz got PTSD. Hey, no, see, I'm not disputing that. Every nigga in California is disabled. The problem is, hey, like what it is, all right, so I don't have blind written on my fucking forehead, but for some reason,
because you still, I'm kind of believing it, but the fact you play Madden, bro, I can't phantom how you do it.
you know what? It's a God gift, and I will tell you this.
So how do you
I'm a
know if the
football
defense
mind.
is slacking?
Slacking on what?
How would you know if the defense, like say if you're on offense, you know what I'm
Okay.
saying? How would you know to run this play? Because his defense, you
All right,
didn't
so-
see the last play.
Yeah,
It's
yeah. but-
bullshit.
So
man.
let me tell you. Let me break it down.
Okay.
So, all right. I don't give a fuck what he in. It's about what I'm doing, right?
Okay.
And it's about matchups, right? So the bottom line is, if I come out in single back 3 wide, right?
Mhm.
If I come in single back 3 wide, boom, I'm gonna motion my running back. I'm gonna motion my running back to the left. Now he's on the line. Now he's all the way. He in the slot, right, on the left side, right? But 9 times out of 10, a linebacker, because he's assigned to a linebacker, that linebacker is gonna have to move over and cover him, right? But he's in the slot. So now it's foot speed, right? So I'm a motion him to the left. I know a linebacker gonna have to trail, right? At the same time, I'm gonna keep my tight end that's right in front of me or right to the left of the center or to the right of the center. I'm gonna keep him in the block, right, to give me some extra protection because I need a second back there to set my feet and throw the ball, right? So the whole time I know where I'm going. I'm going to that running back that I just motioned into the slot on the left-hand side, right? I got my tight end right in front of me to the right as an extra blocker for me, right? So it's gonna give me a little time. I roll my line, I'll roll my line off my offensive line to the left to give me maximum protection when I hike the ball. When I hike the ball, ready down, set hike, I'm gonna step back twice. Boom, boom, boom. I might pump fake to get the defense to stall. That stalls the corners for a second, right? Or in the safety if they
They're watching.
if the safety is in the middle of the field.
How would you know if he's in the middle of the field?
If he ain't, he's gonna get burned. If he is, it's done. I'm going all the way up top. Now check this out. That linebacker is done. That linebacker who's covering that running back, I'm gonna lose him in the first 10 yards, right? Because I'm playing with like Reggie Bush, and my nigga's a 97. Right? And that linebacker's a 65, maybe 70, right? I mean, if he's really fucking good, you know what I mean? You know, he's still gonna get burned, right? All I need is time back there to throw. 1,000, 1,000, right? Pull the stick all the way to the left, because I know my running back that's on that slot, he's running up that left hand that left hand sideline, right? So I'm pulling it to the left because that safety that's coming over to
Cover.
for that linebacker that just got burned. That safety is probably going to be on his inside shoulder. So I'm pulling to the outside because I already know Drew Brees is putting that shit right on the dime. So boom. Now, if he doesn't catch it, right? If he doesn't catch it, there's only two options, right? He's either going to catch it out of bounds, right? And to prevent that, what I do is the play before that, I run it to the right. So I'm on the right hash. If I know I'm on my next play, I'm going to go to the left and throw that deep ball. I'm going to make sure I'm on the right hash before I even run that play to the left because I want to make sure he got space where he ain't catching it out of bounds. So there's only two options. He either going to catch that motherfucker out of bounds or it's going to be pass interference and I'm going to get the ball down to wherever the dead ball spot is anyway, right? Or he going to catch it. 9 times out of 10, he going to catch it. If I set my feet, throw it, or step up when I throw the ball, you know, like on Madden, if you step up when you throw the ball, it sends the receiver deeper. You know, the algorithms in the programming makes the receiver go deeper, right? So, you know what I mean? If I know that you know, it's like, you know, fucking Ray Lewis or somebody over there that's just, you know what I mean, a fucking 90 linebacker, and there ain't too many of them, but you know what I mean? Then I'm gonna put some air, you know what I mean? I'm gonna really put some air under that to make my receiver, which is my running back in that particular play, go a little deeper. And it should be 6. And I don't have to see that. Or if I'm you know,
I have to see this shit myself, bro.
Yeah, or I'll tell
Because
you,
you talking about it, I play Madden, and I'm just saying it. You still describing it like a man who has sight would describe this shit.
Well, I'm describing it like a football mind. You know what I mean? I really could be like an offensive coordinator, right? Because what I see the field in my mind, right? And I see the lineup, right? Because I saw football before. You're not talking to a nigga that never saw football.
Right.
Right? So I see the field, right? And, you know, I'm a quarterback. That's my lifestyle. You know what I mean? You know, I'm going to either drop back the you know what I mean? The throw, drop back the bus, or drop back the holla at a bitch. You know what I mean? You dropping back. You know what I mean? Right?
All right.
You know, because you don't want to be all in her face, like, what's up? So you got to it's like you know, if you ain't a player, you don't know. It's like a shoulder drop back. You like, what up? How you doing? You know, like so I'm used to just dropping back on whatever. You feel me? So, you know, what I do, okay, boom. When I run a play, in Madden, you know what I mean? How I play Madden is I see the field, I know my receivers,
So you watching
I know
in your
my
mind.
plays. I ain't watching shit, cuz. I know my plays. I know I know, you know what I mean, the skill sets of my players. I know that circle, my primary receiver, I know this nigga 6'5", right? I know most corners, even at this time, most corners is 6'1", right? So I already know I got leverage. I got leverage.
Got
so
4 inches on you.
I got 4 inches on him, and I got hopping ability, right? So I know if I'm on the 4-yard line, right, I'm gonna throw a curl route to that nigga, right? And it's gonna be jump ball. You know what I mean? 9 times out of 10, my nigga's gonna come down with it, or it's gonna be pass interference, right? But I gotta run him off. You right? Because he might be double teamed, right? He might be planning real close because it's only 5 yards. We in the red zone, right? So what I'll do is I'll take that same running back that I just went up top on the left-hand side. I'll motion him to the right and send him on a streak, right? That's going to run off that corner. That's going to make that corner pause for a second, and that linebacker is going to get caught up in the wash, right? Because the linebacker got to come cover that running back that I just motioned to the right, right? And put him, boom, now I'm sending him on the streak. Now, what I'm going to do with that tight end, right? I'm going to send that tight end straight up the middle on the streak too, right?
Okay.
Because he's going to take the other linebacker, the middle linebacker, he's going to take him with him, right? So now I got one-on-one action with a 6'5" receiver in the red zone, in the corner of the end zone, with a fucking corner that's 5'10", 6 foot, right? I'm gonna run fucking my circle. I'm gonna run that motherfucker on a curl route. So it's ready down, set, 1,000, touchdown, right? What happened is the running back took a linebacker, right? And the corner got to immediately come off the you know what I mean, jamming the receiver because he watching his running back just fly by him, right? So he's got his natural instinct is he don't know who's back there if he got help. So you know what I mean? He know the linebacker about to get burned. He ain't got the foot speed.
Let me ask you this: as passionate as you are as football, what else are you passionate about? Is it the music more, or is it now the movies? Like
it's actually sex first. You know,
what?
Like
That's your number one passion?
No, not my number one, but I'm just passionate at everything. But like when you know, just blurting shit out, it's like, you know, yeah, fucking is a passion. You know what I mean? Like I'm passionate about it. Like you know what I mean? I'm working. You know what I mean? Like a nigga. You know what I mean? Like everything for me, and that's the funniest shit. People ain't passionate about shit. They might be passionate about one thing and a bum at all the rest of the shit. Me, I'm passionate. I go hard with everything. If it's hustling, if it's cooking, you know what I mean? I cook like a motherfucker too. That should be amazing.
It
you know
is.
What I mean? I clean shoes. Like, you know what I mean? Motherfucker asked me how I clean these white shoes. I get fucking dish detergent and a sponge. And I just put dish detergent in hot ass water, and I love cleaning my shoes, and I just clean these motherfuckers until I hear skit, 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 till the motherfuckers be squeaking like a squeaky. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah. So and I you know what I mean? I'm really into everything. So I got passion for everything that I do. If I'm smoking weed, if I'm, you know what I mean? Like,
so are you really transitioning out of music into movies? Because I'm seeing you do more skits, more on the camera now.
Absolutely.
What's the future like?
I'm transitioning into movies. It ain't really a transition. I was born to be a star, and I think that I was born to be watched. Like God said, you can't see, so everybody gonna look at you. You cool with that? You know what I mean? He said, like, look, man, I'm gonna make you super talented. I'm gonna make you super handsome, right? I'm gonna make you extraordinary, right? You're gonna have billboards, big ass posters and shit. You're gonna be all over the internet, but you ain't gonna be able to see it. Is that cool? You good with that? And I had to say, nigga, I ain't had a choice, but fuck it. I'm with it. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I mean? Didn't DOC or something say, cool, I'm with it. I was on some DOC. Cool, I'm with it. Beard brush time. You know what I mean? You gotta keep that hair right on your face. Motherfuckers say, man, that don't scratch your face. No, it's a soft brush and I got soft, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? It is what it is.
So let me ask you this before we get out.
This is passion, bro.
What's
if
the
you see me
number one-
sweating right here,
Yeah.
I'm passionate.
Well, I'm
bro.
gonna ask you, since you're
I'm
so passionate,
passionate.
what is the most passionate thing you want to get off your chest right now before we get up out of here? What you think you just gotta say? Because you was talking about that brush earlier too.
Check out my movie, Supervision, Passion of a Hustler. And also, if you looking at this interview and you know me and you like, man, you a wild nigga. You should have said this and that. You know what I mean? Swallow a knife, nigga. Swallow a fucking knife. Because the bottom line is, I'm doing me. And when you in interviews and you high and you ain't, you know what I mean? You just flowing, man. Like, I want people to know, like, look, man, you know how people say, man, you think you better than me. I am, nigga. And you know it. On crib.
All right, man. It's a pleasure. I love the energy because you
Thank
stay
you,
on
sir.
10.
Thank
For
you,
real.
sir.
On God.
I stay on 10, man. I be trying to be on 2 and 3. That shit's boring. Nobody, that just don't like no nigga on 3, 4. You know what I mean? I'm all the way up. You know, lit. Shit, we lit. Hey, shout out to Budhead Music Group. Shout out to my film company, Budhead Film Productions. Check out my film, Supervision, Passion of a Hustler on Tubi. Check out my new film, Jungle Juice 2, which I'm guest starring in with my man Curly, the 5th. Also, I got a new comedy special coming out on Tubi called No Filters, All Funny. No Filters All Funny. Supervision presents No Filters All Funny. I'm giving some hardworking comedians that's hustlers, you know what I mean, an opportunity to be seen and heard, because that shit is just fucking rare for, you know what I mean, niggas to look out for niggas. Me personally, I can't see, bro, but I look out.
That's what's up. So, ladies and gentlemen, definitely tap in with your boy Supervision 448 on Insta.
Yeah.
Or just follow him.
Yes,
You know what I
sir.
mean? Show him some love.
And the music on Spotify and any music streaming platform, look up Supervision 448. I'm going to keep dropping that content. And it's all love. Shout out to LA. You know what I mean? We on.
With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we love you. We appreciate you. We respect you. But we out. Peace. All right, y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed it. We gotta go though. See you later.
That was a lot of energy. Huh? A lot of energy. Huh? I'm sorry, bro.
Say what up to the camera before we get out of here.
What up? What up? What up? Blah, blah, blah. All my New York niggas be like, blah.